How many times have you been in the shops and you were trying to convince your parents to buy you that new shiny toy and you just wished they would listen to you? Whether you're delivering a speech on the stage or trying to convince your friends about something, the art of persuasion is everywhere. Hi everyone, I'm Paul, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some techniques that you can use to make your language more persuasive. Our first technique is called opinion phrases. These are special phrases that you can use to share your opinion about something, especially if it's important. Examples of opinion phrases include, I think that, I believe that, I feel that, in my view, I agree, or I disagree. You can use these to tell your audience how you feel about your topic. For example, I might say, I think that carrots are delicious, or, in my view, dogs are cuter than cats. Our second technique is chain words. Now, you might already use these words at school when your teacher wants you to line up words in a particular order so that your sentences are easier to follow. We do the exact same thing when we're speaking so that the audience can follow along. Examples of chain words include firstly, secondly, and thirdly, as well as chain phrases like first of all, my second reason is, or finally. For example, if I use chain words in my speeches, I might say, first of all, I think that carrots are delicious, and second of all, I think they make for a convenient snack. Funnily enough, our third technique is the rule of threes. Now, when you're describing something, it's usually more persuasive and convincing if you use 3 adjectives as opposed to maybe 2 or 5. Next time that you're describing something in your speech, maybe it's ice cream or a family vacation or maybe even carrots, think of a whole bunch of words that you can use and then pick 3 of them. Our fourth technique is repetition. Repetition is a very useful technique because our audience is much more likely to remember something when we repeat it. So if we can repeat our message or something that's tied to our message, then our audience is much more likely to remember what we're trying to persuade them of. One way that we can utilize repetition is through something called alliteration. Now, alliteration is just a fancy word which means repeating the same sounds at the beginning of 2 or more words. An example of alliteration could be something like super silly seals or crunchy crazy carrots. Our final technique is fun facts. Fun facts are very useful at grabbing an audience's attention, but make sure to use a fun fact that not everyone knows so that it truly catches them by surprise. Make sure to connect your fun fact with the topic or the point that you're trying to make. For example, if I wanted to give you a speech about how great carrots are, I might start off by telling you that carrots weren't originally orange. In fact, they were purple. That's all for this video. Make sure to use those 5 persuasive techniques at the next speech that you make to make it that much better. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.